Well, hello everyone. Happy Boxing Day. Hope you all are doing great, that you have been having a lovely holiday season, and that you're enjoying time with friends and family and maybe time off work. I know I'm enjoying that. So anyway, hope you're just doing super well. I'm going to make sure my camera is okay. It's a little wonky, but I guess it's all right. I don't have a lot of space here. I've got a lot of craft supplies all around here. Obviously, we've all been so busy making stuff for Christmas and Hanukkah, and there was a birthday thing that I made, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I thought I would share with you a haul, a Michael's haul, which is on the bottom, but just show you some of the beautiful craft items that I got from Santa this year. Now, I also received some beautiful books, and I will do a separate video about those to show y'all, because I love interior design. My stepmother was an interior designer, so I grew up in that kind of environment, and it amazes me how much interior design, clothing design, sorry, I put lotion on my hands and I'm still working it out here, or working it in, I guess. Interior design and clothing design and all of those things, mixing and matching patterns and everything, all kind of go together when it comes to us putting together our decoupage, our collage sheets, our master boards, our journals, etc., etc. So I get a lot of inspiration from design books, and I look at the the runway shows, fashion shows. I'll go out to the designers' websites to see them present their designs for that upcoming season, and I'll take a look at their patterns and what they've put together and the textures and all that, and it really inspires me. So anyway, so here we go. Let's just get into it, and I'll show you what I got. So I think everything was on my Amazon list, and so my husband went on and grabbed everything, and he made it from him and the doggies and from Santa. So and I don't remember exactly what stores, but you know, I think if you look this up, you'd probably find it. So I did open this. Tons of beautiful, look at that, isn't that lovely? So gorgeous washi, botanicals. This has some like a if I can flip that around, kind of a woodland theme with, I don't know if you can see the gold on there. Let me make sure I'm in the range of the camera. Can you see the gold finish? So certainly very, very pretty. Florals, some script, musical notes here. Let me bring that up a little closer. Some other stuff here. And I just love them. So super, super pretty. And these are, well, I don't know. And I'm sure this is, someone got it off of Temu or something and just resold it on Amazon, most likely. But if that information helps you, there you go. And this is the front of the box. So 37 rolls. So not a ton of it. 9.84 feet, but that's okay. That's quite a bit. So enough to work with. And it wasn't expensive. I remember that. So there's that. And then I am, hold on one second, because the heater's on and I closed the door and in case the doggies made some noise. And so I'm right next to a heater vent, and oh my goodness, it's getting really hot in the studio here. So I'm going to take off my sweatshirt and put on a fan. So there we go. All right, so next was some beautiful ribbons. I needed more boho style for some of the boho journals that I make. As a matter of fact, my profile picture on most of my social media is either me or it's a picture of one of the boho journals that I did. It's a front cover photo. So anyways, but I needed some more, and I thought this was really pretty. So I got this here. It's got a thing to scan if you want to scan that to figure out where that came from. So got these beautiful trims, and then I guess I'll start with these. A bunch of these little packs full of beautiful decoupage paper, images, ephemera. Let's just open one up here. You know what? I wonder if I have a... No, I don't. There's lots of little things in here. I don't want to lose anything. Looks like some of these are some stickers too. There's more in there. So there's some stickers, rub-on type things, what it looks like. Ooh, I don't want to lose that. And then some really nice images here. What's behind here? Yikes! I don't want to lose any of the small stuff. There we go. So some vintage style images. They're cute. They have potential. They're not as crisp and neat as I would like them to be. You know, so not as good as like a digital that we would be able to print off, but still beautiful nonetheless. And because they were inexpensive, I'm not that too worried about it. They make a great background. Chocolate. You'd think I'd be sick of chocolate. I've had so much. So, anyway, you get the idea here. And then let me look. I put those little pieces, kind of tuck them back. They're sticking to my hand lotion. Tuck them back in there. And let's see what else is in here. More little itty bitty pieces. Looks like some tickets and a scrap piece of something. Looks like a vintage candy wrapper and some kind of whiskey. Okay. And then, the Jello mold. It's very 1920s. So that's really cute. What's that? Oh, probably something out of a cookbook, I imagine. Somebody scanned something. Crisco. I've got ads like this, real ads from magazines. So, what's this one? Probably more of a shortening type of thing. So, anyway, you can kind of see the kind of stuff. Beecham's Pills. Hey, Beecham's, they referenced that in Downton Abbey, I remember at one time. Gosh, what's the character's name? Anna. She has an upset tummy, so she's going to go get the Beecham's powder. I remember that. So, all right, so there's that. And then here's another. I'm assuming these are all florals based on, can you see all that? Maybe you got some glare. I don't want you to have any glare. There you go. And then, I mean, I could open them. It just makes for a longer video, that's all. Well, this one's in a bag. A bag in a bag. Let's see what we have here. You know what I need is like a little tray, and I could just dump them out. So here we go. Yeah, florals. See the pretty little stickers and the rub-ons and some labels. And then some vintage kind of style images, butterflies, whatnot. So, all kinds of fun stuff. I have a lot of beautiful papers that I've picked up this past year to make woodland, like maybe even fairy journals, something like that. So I might do something like that. So, there's more down here, but I'll get to those in a minute. I guess we'll go to this one. This, I believe, came with this. It was in the front. And the seller included 2 vintage style postcards. So there's that one. And, oh goodness, that's a flood. And that one. And so I guess they're from 1905. I don't know. Anyway. So there's that, and then inside were some botanical kind of theme little tickets. Hopefully there's not a lot of glare there. And some various ephemera and stickers here. That's really, no, I see how that is. I thought it was folded over, but it's not. It's just a big packet full of goodies. So on this side we have lots of stickers, bugs and whatnot, and then on this side we have, you know, vintage style images. And then here we have botanicals as well, insects. I don't know. Well, what the heck? Let's take a look. I can get that off of there. Hope that's not too noisy. I know it can be sometimes. Some beautiful papers. These were on my list for a while, so I really didn't even remember what was in them. Pretty. What do we have here? Oh, there's some vintage like wallpaper, vintage ads, vintage style distress, you know, aged looking whatnots, like a vintage ad, some music. This looks like it was scanned right out of an old Sears catalog. So just all kinds of nifty, looks like dictionary or encyclopedia backgrounds. All kinds of nifty little ads and stuff. And these are always kind of fun to have. I like having them. I have real ones too. I found a whole slew of someone here in town back in the 50s or 60s was part of Eastern Star. I think it's like the female ladies, whatever back then, version of Masons. I think, I'm not sure. And so there were tons of magazines, and they had the coolest ads in them, so I cut them all out. They were really neat. And then the ladies in all their ceremonial dresses and just pretty evening wear stuff is really cute. So I have a bunch of that stuff, and I just love it. So, and then here's some miscellaneous stuff. Frame, words, little individual letters, you know, like typewriter keys type thing. And the frames are really pretty. And then some stickers here. All sorts of little vintagey. I guess if I go that way, you'll see a little bit better. So, some cute stuff. Butterflies, mushrooms, furniture, kind of Victorian looking items. So those are fun. You can do lots of things with these. These come in handy when you're trying to make faux postage stamps too. Kind of nice, because sometimes I'll stamp something with a small stamp, but then I gotta color it, and I don't have time, you know? I mean, I do, but I don't want to. I would rather invest that time in something else. So using things like this can turn out really cool fake postage stamps. And also, if you go out online, you can find old postage stamps, even used ones especially, for super cheap. So that's always pretty cool. And then you don't have to do any of it. It's already done, and you just grab them and go. So, alrighty, so there's that one, and I don't know who the seller was. Couldn't tell you. Sorry about that. I have no idea. So, but it was on Amazon, like I mentioned. So, did we look at this? Is this more of the, no, this is more washi. This is different washi. Hello. There we go. So, now there's like the woodland one, the other one I had, it had gold accents, but this one doesn't. You can see those there. So we've got birds and florals, and some of them look like postage stamps and little collage pieces and whatnots, and they're just so pretty. And then there's various little patterns and stuff. They're so pretty. So there's the box. And let me see if there's something on the back. Not really. Isn't that beautiful? I love that layout. So, very pretty. We got those, and because I'm in a hurry, I can't get that on there. So we'll just skip that and go over here. More paper. I think this is like the other one, and then there's some more, and these have postage stamps and letters and stuff inside. Can you see that without glare? I'm hoping not. That there's no glare. So, interesting. I'm calling that Depeche Mode. A great band. So, here we go. And there's more. So, and I use a lot of florals, so it's not unusual for me to want 2 or 3 of something. And then, oh, this here. So, other things, there's planets and states. I remember this one, so that was really kind of cool. Because I like to make science theme collages and journals and such as a amateur astronomer who married an actual astronomer. So anyway, it's kind of cool. So really love stuff like this. Oh, that's cool. Written in, that's Russian. So anyway, it's really cool. Some labels and phases of the moon and things like that. So that's all really pretty. So there we go. And then the last part of the Christmas stuff that I got, with the exception of the books, is this vintage retro wallpaper. And what's really neat is the last house we moved from, the last house we lived in, was a house built in the 1920s. And when we were redoing some of the kitchen to modernize it a little bit, we found vintage wallpaper. So I was able to salvage a couple of pieces like yay big, you know. So I have those. I need to scan them because they're really cool. So I love vintage wallpaper, and these are really, really pretty. Can you see my, I don't think it'll, yeah, it's not going to go through the camera thing there, but there's the ISBN number. So, and it looks like you can scan that too if you want to do that. So, and the name of this book is just called Vintage Retro Wallpaper, Junk Journal Ephemera Paper. And it's really, really pretty. I have bought from this author before, C. Anders, on Amazon, all kinds of different things. So, and as you can see, vintage ephemera, banknotes, French ephemera, labels, receipts, butterflies, Christmas. Can you see that from there? Good, you're getting the whole thing in. Okay. So, and these books, if I remember right, I don't remember how much this one was, but most of the books are somewhere around $10, something like that. There might be a little more now, but look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? I love it. I'm going to put it this way so you can see the whole thing. And then maybe if I go down a little lower here, you can get the whole thing. Yeah. So there's beautiful roses. Love it. And more beautiful florals. I love this green. Isn't that pretty? Just reminds me of a beautiful garden. And there's more. And I think it repeats up here somewhere. That's so pretty too. And so girly. They're all just so lovely. I hope there's not too much glare. I'm trying to move it around so you can see, and I realize you might see on one panel and the other one it looks shiny, so that's the thing with lights. More. I wonder if I move this a little bit, if it'll help. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll try it. You might see some of the light in the frame. So cute. So, you know, this stuff would look great in decoupage and collage, backgrounds, covers for a wonderful vintage style journal, you know, your art journals, whatever. Whatever. I like that one too. So pretty. Oop. And I think that's the last one. So there we go. I think that's it. Yep. Smaller version. So pretty nifty. So that, outside of the books, oh, and I got some paper napkins. Those were in my stocking because everybody knows I like paper napkins for collage and decoupage and stuff. So that's that for Christmas presents outside of the books and stuff, which I'll do a separate video for that. And then this is a haul on Christmas Eve. I needed to get out of the house. I had been cooped up for well over a week. I caught a bug that's going around town here, and it was a stomach bug, and I finally had some energy and was back to eating, and I just needed to get out of the house. So I took off to Michael's. I had a coupon and a voucher that was going to expire. I'm like, I'm going. I'm not going to let that go. It's free money. So I ran in and grabbed a few things. So I got some Distress ink. I haven't used this one yet, the Victorian Velvet. And I got these beautiful flowers here. And I had like $35 in voucher money, so it was like free. I got something else that goes with that, and I can't remember what it was or where it is, but it's around. But I don't know. Anyway, and then, because I picked that up, that was a special order. And then grab some paper here. This is the November soiree. And I thought this was really pretty. Hopefully you can see that well. It's a little sideways, but that's okay. But I love the backgrounds and the textures. Obviously, there's no textures on the paper, but the print looks like texture, so I like that. And that almost looks kind of, this is more red, and the camera is looking kind of brown. This white bouncing off of that is impacting the color. See, if I go like that, it's kind of different, but whatever. Anyway, so I do a quick little thumb through, thought that was really pretty. So I could use this for autumn, I could use it for Valentine, I could use it for Christmas. You know, travel theme. That would look great in a travel journal. Garden journal. What does this say? Cheers to love, to have and to hold. Mushy, lovey stuff. So Valentine's Day. Anyway, some pretty little journal cards, or you can even take these and zhuzh them up a little bit, and you can use them as a journal topper, you know, add a little something else. So anyway, so I got this paper, and then they had this paper as well, and all of their Christmas stuff was 60% off. So so this was cute, and it is double-sided paper, so got some great potential for some journals for next year. And of course, I always need glitter glue, so I grabbed that. They had some stamps, so I grabbed these as well. I like using Distress ink and just do a light pat here and there on either plain paper, color paper, or coffee or tea dyed paper. Just to add a little something. Sometimes I'll do it up in the corners or down at the bottom, or sometimes I'll just do presses all over the whole page, and it's just really soft background, and it adds just a nice little watermark. So I thought that would be nice. This one here, I'll probably paint it up and you know, stamp it and then paint it and come up with something really pretty, and maybe make some toppers out of it for next year. These come in handy for the tops of your journal pages, you know, like this is a plain page, and just do one there, or do one at the bottom, do one on a side. So that's super cute. This would look good at the top or bottom. This could be on the side as well. So could that. So could this one. So anyway, I thought those were cute and had some potential for that. And these were, okay, it was $5.99, so 60% off. So not too shabby. And then this was a 3-pack of journals for $5. And they seem, you know, kind of have a garden theme. So I will take these and alter them and make smaller journals out of them. And then when I do make my journals, I always add, even though there's plenty of places to journal in my journals, I do add pieces and pages like this. I'll put them in belly bands, I'll put them in tuck spots, I'll put them inside little envelopes and things. And so just a little extra something, and it just adds something nice. And then they had a bunch of these in their like dollar areas. So go to your local Michael's if you want some cute little clips for your journals or your personal diary or your planner. You know, birds, dragonfly, hearts and stars, mushrooms and stars, and butterflies and bows. $2.99, and I had a coupon for 20% off everything that was regular price. So that turned out to be a pretty good deal. Not too shabby. So anyway, so that's what I got. Pretty excited about it. I'm looking forward to creating more because my hours are changing, so I will have more time. I know I say that a lot, and it doesn't always happen, but it's happening. Yay. I'm an old bat, and I want to retire. So I have earned it, and it's time to retire. So, anyway, so I'll be doing more videos and doing this. Because, you know, I used to teach classes at Michael's. That was my fun job. But that was, I can't believe it was over 10 years ago. I started thinking about it. And I just loved doing it. It was so much fun. I was teaching beading and scrapbooking. I would do the, my favorite thing to do in the summertime was teaching with kids a couple times a week. They would come in, or I'd do their birthday parties and do face painting or crafts or something. But my favorite thing was they had this series like about 12 years ago called Passport to Summer. And so they had these ideas for the teachers, myself, to help kids create something, a craft that reflected something about another nation, either something in their heritage or maybe a famous location, you know, something like that. And it was really cool because I have lived in a number of countries and traveled through a number of countries. I was able to take things that I had bought in some of those countries, or some money that I had, currency, and bring it in with me and show it to the kids. And my hope was I would inspire them to travel in the way that I was inspired as a child when my uncle, who would travel around the world for his work, and he would bring me dolls or something. He would bring me something every time from every place he went. And I just absolutely loved that, and it got me inspired to travel, and I couldn't wait to do it. And the first time, couple of times I did, I was a teenager, but it was close. You know, I just went to Mexico, kind of a thing, and had a good time. And then when I was 29, I gave up my career and everything, and I took off for a year, and I traveled by myself. I just started heading east, and just started going around. And I was like, wherever I land, I land. And I had the time of my life, and I highly recommend it. So I had my gap year. You know, instead of having it at 18, I had it at 29, and boy, did I have a ball. So anyway, I was hoping to inspire some kids to travel and be curious about their world around them. So anyway, so that was a lot of fun. So I enjoyed that, and hopefully I planted some seeds. We'll see. But anyway, so this is what I got. I loved it. I hope that as crafters that you all got some really nifty stuff too. I also had some friends who dropped off boxes of magazines and some old cards and stuff like that. And, you know, ask your family and friends for that stuff. It's amazing what you find in there, and it's incredible what we can use with it, and it's free. I love it, and we can just use it in anything. So anyway, hope you all are having a great day. Hope you enjoyed your Boxing Day today, and you're looking forward to the new year, and I don't know, just stay healthy and be happy and craft as much as you can. It's such a stress reliever, you know. So anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. It's good to talk to you again. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye.